trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Yeah. Yo, let me with this. Yo, let me with this. Yo, let me with this. Yo, let me. Y'all trying to kill me. Yo, let me with this. 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 Let me trying to kill me.
All right, it's starting to bump. It's starting to bump. All right. God damn. Get off of Facebook. Help! Facebook's taking over. Don't have the ability to fade out things to you and the stream at the same time. I'm now realizing my limitations as a mixer and with big, goofy, dumb gorilla fingers. So, yeah, welcome to the Drunk Kids Gaming Podcast, dkgWELP, Season 3. Episode 6. Thank you. I was like, I'm trying to hard eyeball where my spreadsheet was. I don't ever remember which episode it is. So many numbers.
Oh, man. R. Kelly, man, making content for everyone, always.
How many weeks is this in a row that we're doing R. Kelly stuff, or is this just like it's like a month?
Did we do R. Kelly stuff again?
I feel like
we do R. Kelly stuff.
I don't know. I feel like you brought him up.
R. Kelly.
Someone cut to that. Smash cut. We'll put this in post. Kaz bringing up R. Kelly in the last 3 episodes. No one's gonna do that. No one's got time for that. No one even knows where YouTube is.
Not
anymore.
my fault. It's his fault. Stop being fucking. Stop. First of all, stop being a dirtbag. Second of all, stop being funny.
If you ever get any advice that you actually listen to, just don't be a dirtbag from King Cass from dkgWELP. Yeah. I mean, you can be shitty. Don't be that guy. Just don't be a fucking dirtbag. Don't piss on people. Come on, you're above that. Was that a soft spot? Is
that was years ago, dog. The shit he's in trouble for.
We're good with the pee part. We're good with that part, though. We're still good with that? Everyone's cool with that?
That part you can make fun of now because all the other shit is worse.
I feel like it was on SNL the day that story broke, so I don't...
Yeah. There's all kind of human trafficking and all kind of other shit going on now.
Oh, good. I don't keep up with this kind of shit. This is the stuff that... I come here to find out, and I'm like, what? Okay. I think that should be a segment. I should use that as a bumper. It'd be great. But anyways, yeah, I think this for the first list, if this is your first podcast of listening to us, if it's your time listening to any podcast, then I'm sure you've been thoroughly confused about what the hell we are and what we're doing. But Kaz, you want to intro with that stuff, I guess?
This is the Drunk Kids Gaming Podcast. We lovingly name it dkgWELP. I am King Kaz. That is Curly. We are Chuckle Fucks on the internet. Curly does some live streaming. I do some podcasting. And then every Sunday we come together to just bring the internet together, a little bit closer together, and make the world a better place, little by little, by being Chuckle Fucks on the internet.
So I listened to your Trending Lemon with Bryce Castillo interview.
I listened to yours too. Yeah, you bitch.
Damn, I was gonna get him in that. No, what I was saying is I did listen to it. I just wanted to bring it up because 1, it's a fun podcast, and 2, see a different side of Kaz.
Shout out to our boy Bryce and his podcast Trending Lemon. If you have not already, please go and check that out. Bryce is like just a cornerstone of this show. We love having him on. We love everything that he does, and Trending Lemon is just like an awesome new project that he has. He has a bunch of episodes out with a bunch of fun people, but fuck those people because me and Curly were on there. So go listen to those episodes first.
On the first 10, we're at the beginning of the Bryce Empire.
Yeah.
But no, it was just a funny interview. I wanted to bring it up because it was funny. Because listening to you talk about horses and shit or whatever the fuck you guys are talking about, it was a good time.
Kangaroos and camels.
Yeah, fucking some camel epidemic I'm learning about and stuff. I'm like, what is the story?
Yeah, so
I was Bryce on the fucking earphones. I was like, what is he? He's mistaken that for some shit. That's not a real statistic. Let me get my phone out. Oh, guess what? Didn't know. UNICEF doesn't talk about the camel plagues.
like I have a fountain of useless knowledge. Like that is the one thing I am great for. You can ask me some of the most random shit and I have like layers I can go. So somewhere somehow I found out that camels are an invasive species in Australia and they're trying to pay people to hunt these motherfuckers down and take them out because they are populating way too fast.
They're just everywhere. And making whatever noises camels make. I'm sure it's like bah or something. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I've ever heard one talk.
It's very guttural.
Gurgly, yeah. They spit on you and shit, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, they'll spit. They'll do all kind of shit.
But yeah, fun facts with Kaz, man.
Yard. They'll move into your house.
You need some new segments on here. I need these facts. I need these straight fucking new facts. I learn shit on a podcast. What is that about? That's crazy.
I also love like because Bryce asked us the same question. He's like, "Man, like how long have I known you?" And we both link it back to like the indie love shit. We're just like, yeah.
We both chuckled over it. And we're like, "Oh, hello, hangouts and back in the day when that was cool." But same stuff. I mean, we had the same experiences. It was fun. And the one I think one last housekeeping thing is we should talk about how many days left we got until fucking Vegas.
46 days as of the recording of this podcast.
Go get that Vegas shirt.
Yeah. Did you put it up?
I don't got a shirt. No. I don't got any merchandise.
We have shit we can put up.
I don't even remember what we talked about. So
we're gonna. So there's a whole thing. We've talked about it over and over again. We don't want to keep beating you over the head with it. But we have all this fun shit we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to do the one thing we've always talked about doing for Vegas that we never get to do, which is having something that we can throw to that isn't just, oh, remember this moment, you know, like I brought all new camera equipment to actually record and make videos of things and stuff like that. So like we got all that shit. I gotta if I can reach it.
Making our first
it's my bag of tricks.
what do they call it? Scaling. It's our first real reel. Like it's our fucking debut reel. And we're like, here you go, man. Just get some angles of kick flips and us on birds, just going real fast.
I bought me one of these little like on camera mics.
Oh yeah,
with a little dead cat on it. That's cool.
I've seen those in use. I know exactly how they work. I'm sure they work just fine.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I only bring it up again because I just want to make sure everyone knows that it's happening, and if you haven't heard about it, because some people still come into the chat every now and then. They're like, "Wait, you're doing what? When?" I'm like, "Come on, man, we fucking like we're talking about it for a year."
It's for those people. It's not like I always feel like for the people who have heard it, it feels like beating them over the head a little bit. But there are those people who come in and they're like, "Oh shit, you're doing a what now? When? Oh fuck, yeah, I'll go to that." So you just gotta throw it out there for them every once in a while. But if you are not going, there will definitely be things for you. For those of you who like listening to the podcast or just watching us from afar, there will definitely be things for that. And we'll try not to get arrested. So yeah.
I mean, technically, last year I did make a video out of our event, but it was just to the theme of Super Saiyan 3 transformations, and it was really, really funny, in my opinion. Didn't really do anything for the show or anything, just make me and Cass laugh. It was basically the only thing I spent in like a 6-hour fucking editing period on fucking of all the footage I have. Which I still have, by the way.
Yeah. I love stuff like that. Oh. One more thing.
I almost hit the button.
This is once again just a me and Curly thing. You're on Thriller Bach in One Piece.
I did actually watch an episode right before we started. So I am one episode in. Some stuff's happening. Met a skeleton. It's pretty interesting shit going on so far. But yeah, no, One Piece.
Oh, you got the skeleton?
Yeah, Mr. What Rope? I think his name was or something. Anyways, that's all shit. No. This isn't the fucking anime podcast, though it could be at some point. News bag.
dkgWELP. Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Curly's news bag.
I don't know why I want to add that like wow to the end of every one of those, but they're so good. This is the part of the episode where we cover silly and fun news stories that just get us tangentially talking about other bullshit, and sometimes when it's just me and Kaz, we try to one up each other on funny stories. That's at least the way I like to think of it. It's confusing because I didn't think I had my alerts on.
They do move in herds.
Thanks for all your help. Colon D.
Oh,
can you feel? Can you? Yep, there's the other alert. There's the other one.
I'm so sorry for the audio listeners.
It's gonna keep going. Nope, there's more of it.
Pregnant.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So
Don't fucking sunbun. You fuck off right now.
Band Gabby.
It's about time that we turned off all the sounds in the fucking thing. Knew you guys to forget to do things sometime. Anyways, yeah, sorry for all the people who have already hit unsubscribe in the pod feed. But the live people like to sometimes. And the live people, I just mean Gabby fucking Miller decides to throw money at me in the middle of a podcast, knowingly that my alerts were on, and then spam my channel. We love her and we hate her at the same time. No, it was great. That's staying on the podcast because I ain't fucking editing shit. Anyways, we're in news bag now. I don't know what we were talking about. You want to go first, Cass?
Sometimes we one-up each other. Yes, so this is our news bag segment. In this segment here, we read news stories from around the internet. And if you would like to give us news stories to read, you can do so by joining our Discord. All the links are down below or in the podcatcher where you are listening to this episode. So feel free, come on over, hang out in our Discord, give us a news story. We have a channel titled dkgWELP where you can give us stories to read on the show like this one here. Reading the fine print is good for you. So a woman was going, a teacher, I'm going to throw that in there, was going on a trip with 6 of her closest friends and describing herself as a nerd, which I don't understand what this part has to do with it. But she describes herself as a nerd, and in doing so, says that she always reads the fine print of anything that she comes across.
I actually heard
because she enjoys it. Yeah. So in doing so, because of the travel agency that she decided to go with, in their fine print was a contest to win $10,000 for reading the fine print of the contract.
Yeah.
So being the person that she is and enjoying reading fine print, she did that, followed the instructions, and there so won $10,000.
Yeah. I think the story I ended up hearing was on NPR, but they were talking about how like this company was like, they were like, we'll do it for a year and prove like in a research way that like no one reads the fine print. We'll put it in a thing, and if a year no one gets it, it'll go to charity. And like they did, I think hundreds and thousands of these fucking contracts and shit, and no one got to the point of reading it enough that says, yeah, fucking go to iwin.com and you're gonna get $1 million or whatever the fuck. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's Dizzo.
I still ain't never gonna fucking read the 30 fucking 5-page Apple contract that pops up on your phone or iPads and stuff.
Do you think weirdly enough that more people are gonna start reading fine print because of this?
Nope. You could have said anything. You could say that you could have said this lady won a unicorn and there were 300 more unicorns. Like you could just say that, and I'd be like, fuck, I really want a unicorn, but I am not gonna do it.
No, not you specifically. Oh. But do you think other people will?
I don't know. I feel like I speak for the everyman.
No, you don't.
Come on, I'm your average every town USA. Your favorite uncle from that town. We shuck corns. I love. Yeah, no, I can't. You know this. I know you, Cass, too. The amount of times that I had moved in the past like 3 years.
Yeah, no, I definitely won't.
The last time I moved in the last 3 years, I've even like at the point of like apartment contracts where the land person's like, oh fucking, and initially I'm like, just fucking give me a stamp, please. Let me just. I don't want to fucking go down it. Oh, double-sided pages. Yeah, I know asbestos on the walls. I get it. Fine. I don't care. lead paint. Don't eat. Yep, been there, done it. Stove's gonna explode. Don't use power. Got it. It was fun. Oh yeah, I'm still not gonna read that fine print. I don't care, and I think I speak for everybody. And Kaz is in his
I'm responding to
Oh,
fucking
no.
Snapchat.
Good.
Not Snapchat, Instagram.
Okay, Big Voice Jay, we need a Snapchat hour with.
And you're supposed to do your next news story anyway.
Oh, it is my turn, isn't it? Yay. So this is I listen to too much NPR, so a lot of my stories are these kind of stories, which are just involve the house floor. I'll start you off, Kaz, first, in case you haven't heard the story. Have you heard the story about the house floor and a certain band called Nickelback?
I think so, but please give me the refresher.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, have you ever been in a situation? And I don't know actually what your opinion is. I should probably ask, given the fucking stake of this news story. What is your opinion of Nickelback?
It's a meme at this point.
Okay.
It's nothing else but a meme at this point.
But it's kind of now gotten, because at least you know that it's gotten synonymous with people, and just kind of like it's already old at this point way of saying that's something that's really not enjoyed by a lot of people, like comparing something to Nickelback. So on the House congressional floor, I will play said video, which almost was going to be open video, but it's like 30 seconds. But this makes me giggle.
When the census and the Federal Register asked for comment on this, 77,000 people did comment. Only 4 wanted to keep this provision. Everyone else wanted to change this out of 77,000. That's probably about the percent of people who think Nickelback is their favorite band in this country. It's pretty low. And I think if you look at Nickelback's your favorite band, I apologize to the gentleman.
Why would you criticize one of the greatest bands of the 90s?
Wow. All right. One more reason why there's a difference between Democrats and Republicans.
Ha ha ha, jokey NPR. But I thought that was fucking great. Like, that's the most awkward, like, oh shit. Yeah, no, fucking Nickelback. Oh shit, you like Nickelback? Oh, fuck, oh, my bad,
Yeah. I also love the dude behind him who like took a minute and then got the joke. Because he was like, it's pretty funny.
Go figure.
And then like felt the awkwardness and was like, oh shit, he fucked up. Like I love people in the background of any types of those situations that are just like dealing with it, and then they're just like, ooh.
No, but what I think was funny is that they actually went on with a story about it. Open Bayou, they should have called him out and asked him for a name of the song. It does go on later where the guy is like, yeah, I didn't think he meant to alienate any of the thousands of fans in his district that love Nickelback. And he's like, I did once tweet out a picture of my running playlist, and there is a Nickelback song on my jogging playlist, and yeah, I got a lot of flack for that. Like, damn, to be a Nickelback lover in the meme area of life. Half the kids, again, don't even know what Nickelback is, but it's just fun to make fun of it.
Christian rock.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so. I mean, is it Creed? Creed and Nickelback are the same thing, right? Sorry for all the Creed lovers out there.
I'm pretty sure it's all Christian youth camp music. Like,
it's all the same person. It's probably one dude and is like in a backing band. Nickelback is just bad Canadian rock. Oh, good. Well, you learn the most news here. The best kind of news about who and who is not a Christian rock band.
All right. Yeah, I learned something today.
Oh, carry on.
All right. My next news story, if I can get back to the doc. All right. So I don't know if you've heard this one, but it's kind of been all over the internet, all over the podcast circuit. So most of you have probably already heard it, but I thought it would be funny to read it to Curly. So a 65-year-old billionaire diamond trader died while having surgery.
Okay. I haven't heard this story. Now paint me a fucking word art. Let's
All right, this is a 65-year-old man who went in to have a cosmetic surgery. He's a billionaire in the diamond industry.
Yeah. So you go for the best.
And yeah. So he was going in for some enhancements.
Okay. I mean, if you're billions, you're going fucking legs. You want vaulting cheetah legs, like aforementioned unicorn robot to live on. Like you want. I mean, we're talking big B's, yo. Like, well, what was he getting? What did he need enhanced?
A penis enlargement.
Okay, cool. All right, like you do.
Yeah.
I want to know. I mean,
according.
Okay, go on.
According to his friends, which I don't know if these people were actually his friends, but they were like, yeah, he was very, much about his appearance. He was constantly having surgeries, constantly like always looking at himself and worried about how he looked. There's also rumor that like he constantly, when he was feeling bad, would check his bank account to make himself feel better.
Unlike the rest of us. I do the opposite for that. Every time I want to feel real good or bad about the existence of man, I look at my bank account. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, so I wanted to know, is this odd? I just wanted to know if he was like naturally probably just fine, but just had like a weird complex, or if he was just like just had a tiny shit and wanted to make it bigger. Like, do you think he was probably average, right? And then just was just like, fucking gotta do surgeries, make my penis big.
I don't know,
Doesn't say it in there.
because it doesn't give that much info. It just basically is like, yeah, he was kind of he was good at, you know, what he did.
I don't even want to know how that works, Beef Viper. I don't want to know how it all works. Don't tell me how the sausage is literally made, please. Like, I don't want to know how the enlargement surgeries work. It's one of those like that when how it's made comes on, that's the one I turn off. Like the please.
Yeah. I don't know. He also was wanted for tax evasion because that's what every billionaire is wanted for, because that's what they all do.
I mean, okay. The first thing I do when I come up with money is I pay the bills, you know, like, and I'm like, if you've got the money, like, cool, man, it's easy to pay the bills. If you don't have the money, I understand like evading taxes, but when you got the big B's, just fucking pay the taxes, man. It's fucking scribble knots at that point. It's nothing. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna get all fucking. Anyways, so I this story came out today, and I don't even know how to bring it up really. There's this. It's two things going on here. Basically, this MIT research technology, MIT Technology Review magazine or whatever. They went to do a study, based on the concept of what they were using the term hipster. They were based on the concept of the hipster, where if enough, there was some like a scientific study that if enough people, in a given societal group try to do counterculture shit, that eventually they all drift into doing similar things. And it's kind of like they were trying to like find the statistics on it and all that stuff. So they did this little study about it, and they overfluffed it with the whole hipster concept and everything. And so they did the cover of their story with this photo here about how hipsters tend to drift into the same look or whatever, and blah blah blah, and it's a little tired of a name or whatever, but that's what they said that the study was for.
Somebody was talking about this, and it was like the you try so hard to strive from the counterculture that you become the culture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you're trying so hard to deviate from the norm that you become the norm.
And I think there's a bit of too, like we're no matter what you're doing, you still want to be social with other human beings, I think, and so like you kind of drift towards like-minded, and then the same kind of societal stuff happens that builds it up in the first place. But yeah, hipster stuff, whatever, hipster effect. And so this one guy on Twitter, he basically sends this email, or not? I think it's an email or whatever. He sends a letter to the review saying, you know, in heavy words, but I won't get into it. But he's like, you used a heavily edited Getty image of me without my consent, and I never signed off to be this whatever. And this is just the way I look. And hipster is such a tried out term, and blah blah blah. And hipsters don't even look like that. But you need. I'm gonna pursue legal avenues, and you use my pictures, and you need to take it down or blah 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 and deal with it. And so they go and they're like, oh shit. I mean, I guess let's check it out, you know. And they check with Getty, and Getty's like, did this actor sign off on this fucking picture? And they're like, yep. Like, and the person that contacted you is not this person. And so they posted that information on Twitter, and they're like, yo, this guy complains that the hipster thing doesn't exist and it's whatever, but he mistakes a hipster on our cover to look that they actually think it's him. And so then he got to respond and was like, yo, my bad. Like, my family, my nephew, my girlfriend all sent this image to me saying it was me, and I thought it was me, and I even have that same hat, but my bad. Like, I guess hipsters all do look the same, which was
it's just you try so hard, and then you just end up being the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with goth. It's the same thing with everyone. Like, hell, it's the same thing with me and my whole fucking like going for the dad image. I'm just going off of fucking things that I've seen other people do with that like
that thing
style.
Yeah.
And thing like the fucking grungy fucking dad hat.
All personalities are performance at first, and then you just adopt it into yourself. That's some hard science right there for Curly's Hour in the corner.
You just make it. The thing you have to do is make it unique to you. That's kind of the thing some people don't do.
What I did want to mention is how they describe this photo, though, in the Getty image thing is shot of a handsome young man in a trendy winter attire against a wooden background. I was like, hell yeah. Who's typing that in? A trendy hat and a wooden background and winter lumberjack attire. Very trendy.
No. What they mean by like an edited Getty image is like I think he just thought like, oh, it was like a snapshot that like somebody went and professionally edited, and then it's a Getty. Like a lot of Getty images stuff is the after of an image. It's not the before of an image.
I thought he was talking about like you edited out the Getty image thing and stole it and used it for your own thing without paying it.
No. He was saying you're using a heavily edited photo from Getty Images is what he meant.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because Getty Images is just an aggregate of photos. It's just a photo store.
How to buy assets with Kaz.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of advice today.
Useless information. All right, my next news story is not these wrestlers on my Twitter. So a man got arrested. Where did he get arrested? Give me a place. Fucking
Memphis.
But he was arrested for a man in Memphis. No, Pittsburgh. A man in Pittsburgh was arrested for choking a driver who would not stop singing Christmas carols. And I kind of feel like this man should be let go.
Hey, okay. Well, a driver? I mean,
he choked the driver because the driver wouldn't stop singing Christmas carols.
I mean, you're on the job at that point, so maybe you should stop for the customer. I was gonna say, like, if you're just on the street and some dude's whistling carols and you start choking out people, that's your problem. But I mean, you shouldn't choke at anyone. Okay, let me start with there. Sorry, before giving bad advice at this point. But I don't know. I love Christmas, man. Just don't get in people's face about it. I mean, it's still assault, Kaz. Why do you think you should get off?
Don't fucking Well, I don't know if the two men were in the car together, but I'm assuming they are. But like
cab driver,
I'm sure at some point he was like, all right, chill.
Carl, I'm gonna choke you if you fucking don't. I swear to God, I'm gonna choke you, Carl. You had I told him I was gonna choke him. Oh, that's great.
Wait.
What?
I love this. When the state trooper tried to handcuff Lucas, he said Lucas wouldn't listen, and after several verbal commands, he ended up having to sweep Lucas's legs out from under him.
You sweep the leg, man. You got to sweep the leg. He fucking listened.
Oh, the old sweep the leg.
It always works. No one expects it. So I have a thing that started off as a news story, sort of, that then became a text document list of a bunch of amalgamated shit from all over the internet. That I'm going to share in lieu of my third news story. This was originally started off as I think a BuzzFeed article that just had like a couple tweets that they had copied from the internet and then put in a list called worst sex talk stories or worst things said during sex. So if you have any stories, Kaz, you're welcome to tell at this point. But I just have a whole list of shit because I got to the end of the list and I thought I was laughing a little bit. And so I was like, let me just look at other ones. And then I just assembled a copy and paste thing. Some of these I'm going to read names like I actually have real names. They're all actually changed names that were on the internet anyway, so none of it actually matters. But that's why it's all disjointed. But these are basically some of the worst things said during sex or worst sex talk stories or whatever. This was a tweet from someone that said, that was just quote unquote, he said, "Are you having fun, or do you want to try the other position?" And she said she scoffed like there's only 2, and he said, "Well, I guess there's 3 if you want to be crazy." Just fantastic. This one guy tweeted in that said someone said during sex, "I'm gonna need to use my cane tomorrow." This is just. This lady says she leaned in once for a kiss, and this guy said, "This is my swamp." This one cast says he just kept making the Roadrunner meet meet noise.
Okay.
A guy in college I had been into forever came home for one night, and we were hooking up, and he was on top of me and in bed, and when he goes, "Do you want to make the sloshy?" It's from Mandy at 30.
Sloshy.
Yeah. This guy I was seeing was about to go down on me when he said, "Is it lunchtime yet? Because I'm hungry." And he started to groan weirdly.
No, baby, no.
This one guy said Autobots transform and pull out as he used to pull out. He'd also make rocket noises occasionally.
See that before you go on, that's always the fucked up part, right? You think somebody's like, all right, yo, this person's like, I'm down to like do some shit with this person, and then they just say or do some weird shit during sex that just makes you go, fuck.
I mean, yeah, like this one is during things. Their roommate sneezed in the hallway and they yelled "bless you" back. And then I think the one big one that I wanted to say, which was this one got me giggling hard, which is my roommate's ex-boyfriend looked her in the eye and deadass said, "Whoopsie-Doo, here comes the goo," as he came. And that was just glorious.
Whoopsie-Doo, here comes the goo.
I mean, now you got to think about it, you know.
Now I want to say that to someone.
Yeah, right. Oh, there was one that was one dude called me by my Instagram username because he didn't know my real name. So during sex, this guy dead ass looks me in the face and calls me Pasta Boy Spence. All right.
Ooh.
That's something you can relate to. Having internet fucking friends, my friend.
Oh no.
Whoopsie-Doo, here comes the goo is for Goo Raiders. Oh, that's a great idea. Who knew about the origin of that story? No one will ever know. But anyways, yeah, that's enough of the good ones.
That last one hits too close to home, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted to tell you. I thought it'd be hilarious. The fucking Instagram name, like oof.
Because I could see that happening, yeah. That's a yikes from me.
Oh yeah, that's my last news story. A boo doo boo, a boo boo, a boo 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 boo. I think you're done too, right? Yeah, we're going on the games, right? What? Who?
Yeah.
Fucking game time.
Game time.
It's game time.
Hell yeah.
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
All right, I'm apologizing in advance. But we're doing another summer school thing. For those that don't know what summer school is, it is a bit I stole from my radio station I listen to in the morning, where they basically have I think a 3-year-old kid now. I think this kid is 3 years old at this point, who just has a what they call a mush mouth. Yes, Melancholic is absolutely stolen from DSC. Well, now I'm in trouble. Those are the cops. The cops are here. But they they have her record some themed words, and then you try to guess what they are, and it's fun. So Kaz is gonna be solo this time, and good thing though, because we chose something that he knows, which is so the thing is the parent of this kid doesn't usually allow the kid to say fart. It's a bad word, so they got them thinking about other words for fart, or that kind of stuff.
Doesn't let them say fart.
I know, it's a weird lady, right? They gotta say toot, I think, is the thing. But anyways, it got them to thinking to what other words for like euphemisms for fart or other names and shit. So that's what this quiz is about. Everything in here that Summer says is another name for a fart. So we can go with an easy one. I mean, actually, we'll just go with how the game works. This is her voice. Just get used to it. Kaz, you should easily get this one because it's literally the word. I think the audio is up enough.
Fuck.
Was that fart?
That was just fart, yeah. But I left it in there because of the fucking giggles.
Fuck.
That sounds nothing like fart, but okay.
Just get ready.
Sounded like a fuck.
Oh yeah, a little bit. All right, you can try. Oh, this one's an easy one. Here, this is a good start. What is Summer saying here? Another name for fart.
Pass gas.
Pass gas.
That is indeed.
You win.
Yeah, cool. These are good. These are at the right side. Let's go.
Cut the cheese.
A little bit of baby in there. Yeah.
You win.
Kaz on a roll. Easy. Let's give you a hard one. Let's not give you one that doesn't exist.
Take tweak.
That one's you're never gonna get that one. There's
tweet?
Is
Take tweak.
the the second word is out. You can just count that one out. That's the first one is a word, and the second word is supposed to rhyme with the first word.
Take tweak.
I just hear tweet.
The chat have it. I don't think chat even's gonna get it. Like it's one of the harder ones.
Take tweak.
Oh well, shit. Mechaholic is a local. He's cheating. He listened to it on the radio. Oh, but yeah, it's supposed to be cheek sneak. So you can hear that.
Take tweak.
There's no S in there, brother.
I know. It's really. All right, onward and upward. Easy one.
Barking spider.
Baki spider?
Barking spider.
Baki fighter?
Reverend Buck got
Hockey...
it. Barking spider.
Barking spider.
Barking. Okay.
Close, right?
So it was spider.
That's just an.
Oh, there's a lot of extra stuff in there. There's a lot of extra stuff in there.
Yeah.
That's just an.
The whole middle bit can be thrown out.
That's just an.
You want a hint?
No. I never want hints.
You want men can never hint. Just joshing. That's all you're gonna hear now.
That's just an.
Oh lordy.
That's just an.
Like, I'm trying to think of what you would tell your kid to say when they pass gas. When you're that white that you won't let them say fart.
I don't think some of these are good. I think this is a just for a bit kind of thing. There were definitely, this is not shit that she would let her kids say. Some of these. This can only happen under blankets, I think.
Dutch oven?
That's just an.
You win!
Well done.
Poof.
Poof?
You win!
I'll give that one to you. What about this one? I don't think you're gonna get
Being Obama.
because I've never heard this term in my entire fucking life.
Blame Obama?
Actually,
Being Obama.
What the fuck? What
now I
Republican
can't not.
news are you listening to?
Now I can't not.
Being Obama.
Bean Bomber. Close. All the letters are there. It could be an anagram. It's a term I've never heard. Bean bomber. But this was on Wikipedia, so what are you gonna do? Moving on. Flatulence. I did hear fat chance, but flatulence still works.
Flatulence.
All right.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
You win!
Why'd that one trip you up?
Fire in the hole.
Sounds like you're saying fire in the whore.
A little bit.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, okay.
Shock.
Ooh.
Shock?
Consonants are hard with this one.
Shock.
Shock?
That's
Jock?
That's your final answer? Is that what you talk about, Pooh? The last consonant's wrong. Just throw it out.
Shock.
Try a new one.
Shot?
What was that one more time? What?
Jock?
Shart.
Shart.
Yeah.
Shock.
I told you the last consonant is completely off. There's no chance there. Just was going to throw this one in there in the middle because this is probably going to be on my soundboard forever at this point. There was a moment in the show where she got a little sassy, and this is her response. Yeah, kids are great. All right. I think you have 3 more. No, 4 more. Okay, here you go.
Waffle.
Warble? Warble?
It's like it's a candy.
Waffle.
Bubble?
Waffle.
Oh, Reverend Pug, that'd be a great idea.
I fucking don't know, dude.
Oh god. Alternate next to poop, fumble, or blackboard. What are you saying, Woven Bayou? How are those things for farting? Oh, I blackboarded. That's Whopper.
Waffle.
That's what people say. It's a
Should've
normal
said
thing.
A burger, dude. Not a fucking candy.
Oh, you're right. That's a fucking Whopper. My bad. We're saying chocolate candy. This one you won't get.
Anal spoot.
Mm-hmm.
Anal spoot?
First word's good.
Anal spoot.
Angle spoot? Anal spurt?
What think about fart euphemisms.
Anal spoot.
07, yo.
Fucking angler hurt.
Anal flute.
Fucking Ang
Hulk,
Lee,
you got it.
the
Anal,
director of the Hulk.
Anal salute.
Anal spoot.
I heard anus root.
Anal salute.
Anal salute. Yeah, anal sploof.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good luck.
Let your kids say anal, but you won't let your kids say fart. All right.
Like when?
Break wind.
Ooh.
You win!
Very nice. And your final one.
Think from.
me.
Thanks, Flom.
Oh, come on.
CS:GO
You're supposed to go out with a bang. Come on, man.
Think from.
Oh, stink bomb.
Hey, bing, 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 bing.
You win!
I was like, I heard thank Flom. I was like, the CS:GO streamer?
Yeah, thank Flom indeed. Fantastic. That was beautiful. That was fun. I wasted the poop one while it was just me and Cass because didn't want to have a guest on here to do the poop quiz with, but we'll be seeing more of that as I steal more stuff from the internet.
It's fun. It's silly. I love it. It's great.
The kid's going to grow up at some point, and then I'm going to have to actually make my friends' kids do
just
stuff.
Find a new kid.
Yeah, no, I've already got them lined up. I'm like, yeah, I got a year for that next one. You should have another kid.
Save that Blame Obama.
Blame Obama. I mean, we can make them say anything at that point. We can have some real fun quizzes. But yeah, let's move into the final part of the show, the emails.
Time for some cocktail-infused communications.
dkgWELP.
Email.
Now!
I got a tip from Gabby in my email. That's what she had done earlier. But yeah, that's that's the correspondence we have in the old email bag. If you guys would ever want to write into the show, this is where we would read it and talk about it and all those things
You know
that go
what
along
we
with
need
it.
to do seriously though? We
A
chuckle
different
fuck
thing?
a lot, but
Yeah.
we need to set up the hotline so people can call, or set up the like some kind of Discord call in thing too, where people could like join a room and then we can queue people and let them have them come in for random things. Like there's other stuff we want to do. You just got to remind us, chat.
I want to have like 5 lines, and it can be like cut to line 4. Who's on line 4? Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah, so hold on, let me put you on hold, and then like cut over. I need a whole PBX system. If anyone knows how to make one of those, in a virtual call manager kind of way, that'd be great. We'll do that. But I do have the plan set up for hooking another line. I have another line set up for my mixer, so just like I do with the communications channel, I can mix everyone and mix minus out themselves and do all that stuff so that we can route it.
The voicemail thing would be easy. We just have to set up a Google Voice number.
Yeah.
That goes to it.
This is
do that.
This is a good time to talk about this. I mean, I have the Google Voice number I could use already for it. I did want to have some kind of more user interaction stuff, like something to do with like either showcasing someone's project they want to talk about, or having a place just to air complaints or comments, or like we said, voicemails and stuff. That'd be really fun. I was thinking about that a lot. So
yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I think that would bring in more interaction than email. So that's something to look forward to in the future, as well as just the fucking daily fucking content that we are putting out, chat, fucking and on audio listeners and YouTube viewers. YouTube viewers, I know we have been promising you things for a long time, and we have not shown you any kind of.
I've been putting clips up.
Thing. I know, but we've promised them other things, or I've promised them things. You know what? I've promised you things, and I have not delivered. Okay, and I got you.
I have. I mean, Kaz, this is the time to do it. I am on Lent. This is the time to do the video games and stuff, and the and the hanging out.
Well, once I get my computer fucking in a more working state than holding together with shoestrings and gumdrops.
Gonna revisit that State of Decay 2, yo.
No, never. Microsoft fucked up. But yeah, no. Just look forward to all the fucking things we're gonna do. It will probably be after Vegas when a lot more stuff will come out on the YouTube channel. I definitely want to do like a whole overhaul and like really put some focus on that. The podcast is going to always get bigger and better. We're going to start having some more guests on. Bryce will be on soon. We're definitely going to have Dan on soon because we've been talking to them about it. We just got to kind of finalize when they're going to be on and when we're going to do all that stuff. So definitely look forward to that shit. Keep listening. Yeah, and that's it. I love you guys. I love you guys so fucking much. This is a quick episode today, but
there's it. There. I had accidentally walked out of the folder. But yeah, it's been a blast. I love you guys. See you guys all throughout the week as I play Mario games because I'm a slave to Mario now. Bye.